All right, you ready for this one? Go big or go home. This transgender teacher in Canada has sparked a protest after turning up to classes with these breasts. Some call them clownish breasts. We have both an educator and a parent joining us on The Factor Uncensored tonight to talk about the breast or the teacher.
No one, I would assume, on this panel is against people living the life they want to, transgender, what have you. But when you took a look at this picture in this video of this teacher walking around the campus like that, your thoughts on that?
You know, I'm gonna be honest, I was very shocked. And I was like, oh, that's a little risque. You know, in your private quarters, I think that's appropriate. But for kids, we have to be careful because I think it's the parents' choice on, let me say it like this. Everybody have their rights, but we got to know when to implement that. And so just looking at her dress code, the dress code just wasn't appropriate. So we got to be careful.
And it could be a major distraction to children in school.
Absolutely.
Lewis, let's hear from you on this.
I thought it was embarrassing. There's got to be a gender rights activist out there shaking his or her head right now. I mean, this goes way overboard. That was a gross caricature of a woman. And to see the nipples protruding, you know, and this happened, to my understanding, it happened, you know, overnight, where this guy just decided to strap on two 10-pound breasts or whatever it was and teach shop class. So yeah, it's a huge distraction and it confuses children, you know, and so the goal here is to educate children, then you educate them. You don't have to promote your identity at your workplace. That's not something that you're there to do. That's not what they pay you for.
Now, we're hearing that the school district, and this is in Canada, is supporting and standing behind this educator. Do you think, Lewis, that this could be a distraction for the students where they're no longer focused on education and this becomes the center of attention at the school?
Absolutely. And what they've done is they've redirected all focus, in his case, as a shop teacher, from shop to his gender identity. You know, and that's sad because, you know, I don't lead with my sexuality. You know, I'm a straight male, but I don't have to come to class with a 2-inch thick root strapped to my leg to kind of show that I'm that. And so this is a huge distraction. It's a loss. But it also outlines the fact that this sexual identity, gender identity thing has just gotten way out of control. Something that's so personal is now being paraded in public as the first introduction. Hey, this is who I like to sleep with. And that's sick, in my opinion, particularly in school.
Have we gone too far, Annetta, when it comes to being woke in society, being accepting in society? Obviously, acceptance is something we want, but are we accepting any damn thing now?
Well, it appears that way, that we are just allowing some things. Look, if you want to be transgender, that is your business. And we're not knocking that because they have rights, we have rights. But what we're saying is that we have to be, I think, very classy, very careful, and make sure it's done in a way that if we want our students to learn something, let's do it effectively and not just do it in a shock value. Let's, you know, prepare them and talk to them about it.
Absolutely.
One article described it as clownish-like breasts.
Well, it looks like, I'm gonna say this, it looked like that she didn't have a bra on. I have to wear a bra at work. So we gotta do things in order. And it's rules and regulations for a reason. So we won't do things that's a little bit outlandish. Let's be clear, me and your guest here, we're not saying, hey, if you want to be transgender, we have no problem with that. That's not the issue. The issue is that we got to understand that we have kids and people have to choose what they want their kids to learn. One parent may be okay with their transgender child knowing this person, no problem. But let's make sure that we've done things in order. We got to do things in order and just not be just wild in the ass. I'm just being honest.
Well, let's see.
Look like Batman's enemy. All right. What's the thing's name? Penguin. You know, when I saw it, I thought it was a joke. I had no idea that was a real thing that was going on in Canada right now. It looks sick. Yeah.
Welcome to Canada. All right. Thank you both for joining us here on The Factor Uncensored tonight. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.
There's not much more we can say after that. Let's just move on.